After years of captivating the world's attention, Princess Catherine is prepared to divulge the long-rumored truths. Catherine's life has constantly been scrutinized at the royal palace or on global platforms. However, other secret tales about her involvement in the monarchy are hidden behind her elegant public persona. Catherine made the uncommon decision to share her experiences. Her revelations have buzzed everyone. How will these disclosures alter our perception of the royal family? And what has she revealed to the world? Let's examine the most recent royal bombshell and uncover the facts that have been kept a secret for far too long. Catherine's role in the will. Princess Catherine was at the center of Queen Elizabeth's well-considered future vision for the monarchy, evident in her will. The will included clear instructions emphasizing Catherine's crucial role, making her more than just another royal figure mentioned in passing. As a sign of continuity and trust, these directives called for preserving particular heirlooms, such as items from the late Queen's collection. One such object, a brooch that symbolized the lineage of responsibility, was given by the late Queen to commemorate key occasions. With this move, Catherine demonstrated her capacity to be graceful and flexible in the face of change, making her a modern yet thoroughly traditional queen. As a global champion for children's welfare and mental health, Queen Elizabeth is claimed to have admired Catherine's efforts to raise her family. Her ascent from a middle-class upbringing to a renowned member of the royal family represents the exact transformation Queen Elizabeth had in mind for the monarchy. Princess Anne's controversial reveal. Known for her straightforward manner, Princess Anne revealed Queen Elizabeth's will. However, not everyone agreed with her announcement. According to reports, Queen Camilla in particular felt betrayed and saw Anne's revelation as an implied challenge to her authority. The will's provisions favored Princess Catherine, which further complicated matters and rekindled rumors of rivalry between Catherine and Camilla. Originally meant as a show of solidarity, the Queen's wishes unintentionally triggered already existing family conflicts. According to people close to the palace, Anne felt obligated to uphold her mother's heritage, so she revealed the information herself. Her action, however, emphasizes the continuous difficulties in striking a balance between royal duties and personal relationships. As the monarchy navigates its destiny, this tense moment highlights its shattered unity. Princess Anne's royal tensions. Princess Anne had a heavy burden when she assumed the position of messenger for Queen Elizabeth's will. She was the obvious option because of her long-standing reputation as one of the late Queen's most trusted confidants. However, not all royal family members approved of Anne's straightforward style. She was seen as overstepping her bounds by senior royals, especially those less favored in the will. For example, Camilla thought Anne's will delivery was a deliberate attempt to highlight how close she was to the late Queen. According to insiders, Anne's direct reference to the Queen's precise instructions on Catherine escalated tensions and further marginalized others. Notwithstanding these disputes, Anne's steadfast devotion to her mother's wishes is evidence of her moral character. Her behavior exemplifies the delicate balance between obligations to one's family and the inevitable disputes that result when allegiances and legacies clash. Princess Anne's hidden agenda. Although Princess Anne's openness has frequently generated discussion, her actions regarding Queen Elizabeth's will have heightened conjecture about her intentions. Was she motivated by unresolved personal conflicts or by her steadfast loyalty when she decided to deliver the will? Some royal watchers cite her previous relationship with Camilla's ex-husband, Andrew Parker Bowles, as a possible subject of friction. The drama has been heightened by this link and Anne's outspoken doubts about Camilla's position as queen consort. According to reports, Anne said at a private dinner that Camilla's title felt honorary rather than earned, implying that she was subordinate to the monarchy's legacy. Discussions concerning whether Anne's acts are a deliberate statement of her opinions or a manifestation of long-standing personal grievances have been stoked by her comments. The debate concerning the delicate balance of power and influence within the royal family is still sparked by her audacity. A faction shares Anne's view on Camilla. Princess Anne's criticism of Queen Camilla's position within the monarchy is not unique. According to reports, a group of senior royals and palace insiders share Anne's opinion and doubt Camilla's capacity to win over the public. Comparisons to Princess Diana, whose memory is still very much present in the public mind, are primarily to blame. Camilla's journey to acceptance has been difficult since traditionalists still harbor misgivings about her because she was the other woman in Charles and Diana's marriage. Camilla finds it challenging to match Catherine's popularity and relatability, even if she has tried repositioning herself as a staunch queen consort. Catherine is viewed by the younger royal generation and their supporters as the monarchy's future, contemporary, kind, and representative of a new age. This division highlights a more extensive family discussion that reflects changing dynamics and the difficulties of maintaining togetherness in a changing world. Queen Elizabeth's trust in Catherine. Queen Elizabeth acknowledged Princess Catherine's exceptional ability to bring tradition and modernity together amidst the complex dynamics of the royal family. The late Queen's choice to rely on Catherine as a calming influence was well thought out. Catherine's composure and commitment have long been notable, allowing her to handle the difficulties of royal life with elegance. Her gifting Catherine heirlooms demonstrated Queen Elizabeth's self-assurance, symbolic actions indicating her crucial role in preserving family unity. Beyond ceremonial obligations, Catherine has played a vital role in promoting harmony among the royal family. Her dedication to public issues and contemporary parenting approach strikes a profound chord with younger generations, guaranteeing the monarchy's continued relevance. Catherine's status as a beloved family member and a symbol of the monarchy's development was guaranteed by Queen Elizabeth's forethought. Camilla's royal struggles. Queen Camilla's path within the royal family has not been easy. Although her marriage to King Charles may have cemented her role, residual suspicion remained. Even with attempts to update her image, Camilla's past, especially her role in the turbulent relationship between Charles and Diana, continues to overshadow her accomplishments. The public frequently compares her to Diana, something Camilla has found difficult to overcome. Her relationships are still complicated within the royal family. She lacks the innate charm of Princess Catherine and is seen as an outsider by several senior royals. The burden is further increased by recent accusations that cast doubt on her aptitude for royal duties and her alleged concerns about public opinion. The difficulties of being a royal consort in a time when tradition and contemporary expectations collide are highlighted by Camilla's fragile position. Camilla faces backlash as Catherine shines. Comparisons are common in the public eye, and none are more glaring within the royal family than between Queen Camilla and Princess Catherine. Catherine's reputation keeps growing as Camilla struggles with persistent public disapproval. The younger royal has perfected balancing tradition and modernity, supporting causes that appeal to people worldwide. Catherine's efforts, from addressing children's welfare to promoting mental health awareness, are evidence of her commitment. Her appeal has only grown due to her relatability and sincerity, contrasting Camilla's difficulties. Catherine has gained popularity and is regarded by many as the monarchy's future. Camilla, meantime, is frequently criticized for her apparent coldness and lack of capacity to establish a strong connection with the public. This dynamic only widens the gap between their distinct legacies by fostering a narrative of rivalry and divergent trajectories within the royal institution. Catherine's royal transformation. A contemporary fairy tale is Princess Catherine's journey from a middle-class childhood to her current position as a cherished royal. Her trip to the monarchy was unusual but inspirational, as she was born into a non-aristocratic family. Because of her upbringing, Catherine has appealed to many people by bridging the gap between tradition and modern society. Her support of causes, including mental health advocacy, children's welfare, and the environment, demonstrates her commitment to making a significant difference. Her openness and bravery in dealing with her cancer diagnosis further solidified her reputation as a sympathetic and decent person. Catherine's ability to maintain her groundedness despite her high rank makes her endearing. She stands for a monarchy that listens, adapts, and connects with people's goals to keep the royal family relevant in a changing world. Catherine's unspoken challenges. Princess Catherine has a resilient and determined backstory that belies her beautiful exterior. It's no easy task to juggle parenting, royal duties, and heavy public scrutiny, but Catherine does it gracefully. Challenges frequently invisible to the general public are brought about by the ongoing need to maintain royal traditions while modernizing her function. Nonetheless, many people have come to love Catherine because of her open admission to these difficulties. Her fans see her as more relatable since she has been candid about the demands of her position and her experience overcoming personal health issues. Her steadiness and sensitivity contrast brilliantly, highlighting the complexity of her personality. Catherine's role as a pillar of the monarchy is cemented by her ability to balance these responsibilities while garnering respect from her peers and the general public, encouraging people to embrace authenticity and strength in the face of adversity. Catherine's royal motherhood. Princess Catherine's exceptional commitment is demonstrated by her ability to balance motherhood and royal responsibilities. Despite her hectic schedule of state events, foreign travel, and charitable commitments, she continues to be an active mother to George, Charlotte, and Louis. Catherine is well known for dropping off kids at school and attending parent-teacher conferences to give her kids some sense of normalcy in the middle of royal life. Catherine's parenting style reflects her conviction to raise her kids with empathy and accountability. She has won over families worldwide by sharing relatable moments like baking cakes with her children for neighborhood gatherings. Interestingly, she has a reputation for opposing excessive screen time and promoting outside activities, which is consistent with her support of children's mental and physical health. Instilling contemporary principles inside a conventional royal framework has also been a significant endeavor for the princess. She frequently emphasizes family values during public appearances, bridging the gap between royal responsibilities and realistic home life. She exhibits a unique fusion of grace and relatability in her ability to move fluidly between her duties as a mother and a prospective queen consort. In addition to garnering public acclaim, Catherine's poise has changed the definition of what it means to be a contemporary royal parent. Catherine's health journey. Princess Catherine's choice to publicly address her health issues was revolutionary for the royal family. Following surgery for an undisclosed medical condition, Catherine decided to speak to the public, emphasizing the value of dealing with health issues in a stigma-free manner. Her candor struck a deep chord because the royal family is customarily known for keeping personal affairs under wraps. Catherine's candor highlighted the importance of putting one's health and well-being first and urged others to get help when necessary. This unique sensitivity helped bridge the gap between the public and her royal rank by looking into her humanity. Notably, she continued to advocate after making personal disclosures. Catherine connected her experiences with broader discussions about shattering taboos around health issues by using her platform to support healthcare efforts. It's interesting to note that Catherine's readiness to discuss these difficulties is similar to her continued advocacy work for mental health. She is an approachable and inspirational character since she frequently emphasizes the connection between psychological and physical health. By sharing her story, Catherine improved her relationship with the general public and stressed the value of self-care and resiliency, solidifying her reputation as a kind and progressive queen. Queen Elizabeth's heirloom gifts. There was significant meaning in Queen Elizabeth's choice to give Princess Catherine some of the most valuable heirlooms in the royal family. Princess Diana's formerly owned sapphire engagement ring is still one of the most famous presents, linking Catherine to her late mother-in-law's legacy. In addition, Catherine has frequently been spotted sporting the historic Cambridge Lover's Knot tiara and the Queen's favorite pearl earrings. These heirlooms are more than just decorations. They are a testament to the late Queen's belief in Catherine's future contribution to the monarchy. According to reports, Queen Elizabeth liked Catherine's grace and sense of responsibility, which reflected her principles. In addition to recognizing Catherine's role as the future queen consort, the Queen's gift of these heirlooms represented the monarchy's ongoing traditions. It's fascinating that every heirloom has a story to tell. For example, Princess Diana loved the Lover's Knot tiara, first commissioned for Queen Mary. Catherine's decision to wear these items on important occasions demonstrates her commitment to respecting royal heritage while adding a contemporary twist. These relics, representing the mutual respect and trust between Catherine and the late Queen, are evidence of their close relationship. Camilla's rivalry with Catherine. There has been much conjecture over Queen Camilla and Princess Catherine's relationship. Insiders suggest that there are underlying difficulties among the royal family despite their apparent portrayal of harmony. Their divergent public personas are a major contributing factor. Camilla has endured years of criticism because of her contentious past with King Charles, whereas Catherine is praised for her grace and relatability. It is thought their competition goes beyond differences in priorities and public opinion. Catherine has received a lot of praise for her efforts to modernize the monarchy through programs like early childhood development and mental health awareness. On the other hand, persistent public mistrust frequently obscures or ignores Camilla's efforts. It's interesting to note that royal engagements have occasionally featured mildly tense moments. Experts in body language have observed tense exchanges, especially on occasions that showcase Catherine's rising stardom. Both women, however, have kept up a professional front despite the scrutiny of their positions. The difficulties of negotiating royal hierarchies are brought to light by this contest. Even while Catherine is becoming increasingly well-known, Camilla still has difficulty redefining her legacy. Their relationship reflects the monarchy's immense struggles to balance tradition and changing public expectations. Queen's preference for Catherine. Queen Elizabeth's choices and actions made it clear that she preferred Princess Catherine to Queen Camilla. According to reports, the late Queen valued Catherine's capacity to relate to people from all backgrounds, which she believed was essential to the monarchy's continued existence. On the other hand, Camilla's image, which had been molded by years of scandal, did not fit the Queen's plans. It's interesting to note that the Queen frequently used symbolic gestures to support Catherine. She demonstrated confidence in the younger royal by inviting Catherine to assume significant responsibilities during her Platinum Jubilee. The Queen's choice to give Catherine several important patronages also showed how much she trusted her. This inclination was purposeful rather than just personal. Catherine's ability to modernize the monarchy while maintaining its dignity was acknowledged by the Queen. She was the perfect embodiment of a changing institution because of her ability to balance tradition and relatability. However, Camilla found it challenging to win the same favor. Her connection to previous scandals and inability to engage the public frequently contradicted the Queen's expectations. This interaction demonstrated how women's roles in the royal family are changing, with traits like relatability and flexibility being more and more valued than strict adherence to tradition. Royal family controversies. The public has long paid close attention to the royal family, and recent scandals have only increased this scrutiny. The media has frequently exaggerated the family's difficulties, from miscommunications regarding public appearances to reported conflicts among members. The royals have tried to provide transparency while upholding the seclusion necessary for their positions by tackling these problems head-on. The difficulties of maintaining family dynamics while living in the spotlight are brought to light by this delicate balancing act. The royal family works to resolve these disputes by clearing up misunderstandings and offering personal perspectives, reaffirming their dedication to custom and openness. Royal life under scrutiny. Even the royals suffer from living under continual public scrutiny. Catherine and Camilla are among the family members who have discussed the misunderstandings about their lifestyles and the demands of their roles. These disclosures provide insight into their struggles, from upholding family harmony to handling public expectations. Despite the glitzy exterior, royal life frequently entails compromises and sacrifices. By disclosing these details, the royal family humanizes its members and reminds the general public that people navigating a tough life are behind the titles and customs. Catherine's charitable influence. Princess Catherine's impact on charity endeavors has grown considerably, especially in family welfare, early childhood development, and mental health. Her commitment to helping young children and their families is reflected in her flagship project, the Royal Foundation Center for Early Childhood. Catherine, who has received praise for her active involvement, has started a national campaign to increase awareness of the significance of the first 5 years in determining a child's future. In addition to advocating, Catherine has actively participated in policy talks and fundraising. For example, she meets with neighborhood leaders to learn about the issues that families confront locally. Funding for initiatives promoting mental health education in schools has increased due to her dedication, which has had a discernible effect. Her increasing influence inside the royal family and on more general societal issues is demonstrated by her proactive involvement. Her role in modernizing royal fashion. Princess Catherine has brought tradition and modern styles together to transform royal wear. Her outfit selections frequently highlight British designers, encouraging sustainability and local creativity. Catherine has become a global style icon who appeals to a broad audience because of her ability to combine expensive pieces with reasonably priced brands. In line with the growing desire for sustainability in fashion, she has recently concentrated on dressing in recycled and eco-friendly clothing. For instance, she garnered a lot of appreciation for her decision to wear a custom Alexander McQueen gown again at a recent state banquet. In addition to reflecting her sense of taste, Catherine's attire highlights her dedication to contemporary ideals, contributing to the monarchy's modernization. Her bond with King Charles III. As the responsibilities in the monarchy have changed, Princess Catherine and King Charles III have developed a relationship based on respect and a common goal. Catherine is frequently called a bridge builder within the royal family because she maintains harmony and cultivates goodwill in times of conflict. According to reports, she has assisted King Charles in navigating generational changes by fusing old royal standards with contemporary sensibilities. According to reports, Catherine's dedication to her royal responsibilities and her capacity to establish a personal connection with the public is greatly admired by King Charles. His choice to entrust her to represent him at high-profile events, including her participation in the Commonwealth Games and diplomatic gatherings, is clear evidence of his admiration for her. These actions demonstrate his confidence in her as a royal family representative. Their mutual love of environmental preservation has further cemented their relationship. The Prince's Foundation and Earthshot Prize programs are two examples of eco-friendly projects that both royals actively support. King Charles's lifetime commitment to environmental concerns and Catherine's support of sustainability and education complement each other well, opening doors for joint work on worthwhile projects. Catherine's advocacy for military families. Princess Catherine has been a strong supporter of military families and has raised awareness of their particular struggles and sacrifices as a royal patron of military groups. Catherine has supported programs that offer military spouses professional development, financial counseling, and mental health options because she understands that the emotional toll of deployment affects more than just soldiers. She spoke with families of deployed servicemen face-to-face during a recent event to the Pirbright Army Training Center. She listened to their hardships and expressed her respect for their tenacity. Leading the Support Families in Service initiative, which connects military families and the community, is one of her noteworthy endeavors. To promote stability, she has also backed initiatives that give kids from military families free access to extracurricular activities like sports and the arts. In addition, Catherine's campaigning includes memorial activities like going to the Festival of Remembrance to pay tribute to fallen soldiers. Her moving remarks at these gatherings strike a deep chord, highlighting the importance of mental health care for returning service members. Catherine continues to promote initiatives that guarantee military families are not disregarded, but honored for their steadfast support and sacrifice because of her active involvement and sincere understanding. Catherine's impact on royal tourism. Beyond royal engagements, Princess Catherine contributes to the growth of UK tourism because of her charisma and style, attracting attention from everywhere she goes. Numerous tourists have been inspired to follow in her footsteps by her overseas tours, especially those she has done with Prince William, highlighting the rich tapestry of British history, architecture, and culture. Catherine enthralled audiences by showcasing ecotourism projects during the 2022 Caribbean trip. She combined contemporary environmental initiatives and traditional royal diplomacy by supporting local craftsmanship and touring turtle conservation programs. She won over audiences even more by dressing in attire influenced by the host nations, such as a colorful Jamaican gown created by a local designer. Additionally, Catherine's presence has increased UK tourism. Her influence has been credited with increasing foot traffic to places like Sandringham House, where the royal family regularly congregates, and Anglesey, where she and William lived early in their marriage. Her success as a tourism ambassador is demonstrated by her ability to make every place seem approachable and familiar. Catherine's genuineness makes an impression on everyone, from visiting dignitaries to interacting with kids at nearby schools. Through her travels, she fortifies diplomatic ties and increases the UK's appeal as a modern cultural destination on a worldwide scale. Her love for photography. Princess Catherine's love of photography, which displays her creative side and provides an intimate look into the royal family's daily lives, has become an essential component of her royal identity. Being a talented photographer, she regularly documents her kids' unscripted moments, such as Princess Charlotte's first day of school and Prince Louis's first birthday. Frequently shared on social media, these photos have won accolades for their genuineness and sincerity. Catherine has experimented with using photography to tell stories in addition to taking family photos. During the COVID-19 pandemic, she led a community photography project called Hold Still, which included her images, to document the experiences of frontline workers and families during lockdown. Their efforts gathered photos from throughout the United Kingdom. One intriguing aspect of her enthusiasm is that in 2020, Catherine took Princess Beatrice, Prince William's cousin's, official engagement photo, demonstrating her talent and consideration. Her images, which frequently feature themes of outdoor play and rural landscapes, also demonstrate her interest in establishing a connection with nature. By fusing creativity and accessibility, Catherine has discovered a singular method to humanize the monarchy via her vision. Her passion for photography solidifies her position as a contemporary royal with a personal touch, while fostering a connection with the general public. Diplomatic gestures and relations. Princess Catherine has perfected the art of diplomacy through considerate and personal actions that cut across cultural boundaries. She has been a tremendous help to the monarchy's international outreach initiatives because of her capacity to connect with people emotionally. When Catherine visited Pakistan in 2019, she donned traditional clothing made by Pakistani designers, including a turquoise shalwar kameez that Princess Diana's well-known one modeled. Her attempt to welcome youngsters in Urdu and her homage to local culture was well praised, which increased goodwill and solidified diplomatic relations. During a trip to Canada, Catherine displayed even more elegance by subtly honoring the host country by wearing clothing made with maple leaf designs. She demonstrated her friendly and light-hearted side by dancing with the people at a traditional festival in Belize.
If you've watched the video till here, that means you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notifications bell icon